Hey, I've been meaning to record this for a while. Here we are, it's November, and air conditioning issues. I just keep forgetting, and what better time than to do it right now when I'm looking like a rag bag and my truck is half torn apart while I'm working on some other stuff. Okay, air conditioning issues. If you guys haven't heard, if you've Googled why does my air conditioner quit work, this is for Peterbilt, Packer. This is a 579, same for the Kenworths. These same things will work to get it working again. Anyway, if you've Googled it or on YouTube or searched YouTube, you might have come across this fella who says, shut the truck, if your air conditioner starts just blowing hot air, shut the truck off, open your driver's door, close it, open your passenger's door, close it, start the truck back up, your air conditioner will work. Now that works, man. Amazingly enough, that works. And I've been asking mechanics about it, and I mean, why the hell does this work? And they think it has something to do with the door switches being loose, but I have no idea how that's tied into the air conditioner system. But it does work, because it worked for me for a while anyway. Then mine just got so that it wouldn't work, and had it in the shop twice. You know, God, you take it to Packer, you take it to Peterbilt, they're proud of their trucks, baby, and they'll charge you $300 to put a half a pound of air in it and tell you you're good to go, and you're not. What I found just talking to these fellas is you've got multiple sensors in this unit to tell it how to cool. So I'm going to flip this camera around and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, here, I think that might be a sensor, that little button there. It might not be. I don't know. I don't want to fire my truck up because I got some stuff. I can't fire it up right now to see if that's just a light. But anyway, one of the mechanics, one of the guys that actually found the problem in my truck, told me there's a sensor in here that tells it what temperature to be at. And there's one here on your dashboard right there. That's a temperature sensor. So if you've got a dashboard that's got a bunch of crap on it, it's all cluttered up and that thing is covered up, that could be an issue. And just so you know, your outside sensor that tells you the temperature, it's right here on your mirror. Pretty sure that's where he told me where it was. Anyway, that's your outside temperature. That way when it's like 100 degrees outside, your truck is saying it's 115 because you're on asphalt. That's where it's reading it from. Okay, now, like I say, I had mine in the shop twice. We bled it down, the AC system down. They refilled it. There's no leaks, there's nothing. And at idle, it will idle all day long, blowing out ice cold air, man. You need a coat in here in August. As soon as I hit the road, at about 60, 70 miles an hour, it would start blowing warm air again. Now, we, get back out. My mechanic, we were really trying to figure this out because I said, I'm not leaving until it's fixed. I don't care what it costs. He rode along with me, and he had all his thermometers and his testers and all kinds of stuff. And bigger than anything, it stops working about 70, 60, 70 miles an hour. And we come back to the shop, and he says, leave it running. And we both, like a NASCAR team, we both jumped out and we popped the hood, and he's checking everything out. And this is what the problem was. $1,000 air compressor, but whatever, man. AC is worth it. The way he explained it, there are magnets in here, and at idle, the magnets go bad. They just don't have the resistance to pop out and engage the clutch at speed because there's more pressure, I guess. I don't know why. The belt gets tighter. It won't let it pop out when it's just worn so bad that it works at idle, but not at speed. So the clutch was not engaging at speed, although it was doing just fine at idle. It turned on and off like it's supposed to, because there's no, I guess there's no resistance against it really, just the belt. So he figured that out, and if you're having the same issue, what it could be is your compressor, the magnets in there are bad, and it works fine at idle, and it doesn't work at speed because they just don't have enough. They're worn out. They just don't have enough, you know, oomph to separate or pull together, or however the hell that thing works, to engage the compressor. So anyway, I don't know. God, what did it cost me? $1,800. And dude, it's snowing inside the truck. I love it. So that could be an issue, man. That's hard to, you know, if everything else is good, you're not leaking. If you're, you know, you're full of Freon or whatever it's called nowadays, R134, and everything else seems to be working, check your sensor on the dash, check your sensor on the actual gauges themselves, and that thing right there, that will cause it not to work at speeds. I dug out my original bill to double check the price, and I'd written some notes on here. That thing on the dashboard is called a sun load sensor, and the one on your knobs is called the temperature control head, and it's on the knobs. And yeah, that repair cost $1,980, and most of that was labor. So I don't know if you can replace it yourself and you have the means to recharge it and everything, you could save a bunch of money doing it yourself. But that's just something I didn't know how to do and didn't have the equipment to do. One other thing, man, I was thinking, I wanted to mention that when you this AC fix, when you stop the truck and you open the doors and close the doors and you fire it back up, I think that had nothing to do with opening and closing the doors. I think that was just, maybe it gave your compressor a rest and let it reset enough to re-engage, because it's just about worn out. And another thing too you can do, and it works, because when mine just steadily kept getting worse, I just shut the truck off and take my half-hour break, you know, shut the truck off, go take a break, whatever, cook something. And it'd work for a while afterwards, and, you know, especially at idle, and when you get up to speed, it would cut out again. And I think the whole time, this opening and shutting the doors, I mean, it works because it gives your compressor a chance to reset, because it's not completely worn out, but it's probably your compressor. But hey, hope that helps, man. It's wintertime now, it's November, but, you know, dude, people will be watching this in the summer, and fix that AC, dude. Can't live without it. For me, that's a deadline item. No AC, no truck, no trucking. Dude, it's too hot. See ya. One last thing, if y'all like a good zombie book, a good trucker's tale to keep you going when you're driving down the road, look on my channel here. There's a couple of different playlists for audiobooks. And check out Zombie Road and the spin-off series Feral Children. There's a bunch of short stories too you can listen to see if, you know, you even want to listen to the whole series. It's 8 books long plus a spin-off. Anyway, man, it's I don't know how many hours it is total. Loads of hours. Will keep you running cross country for a while if you like a good story.